Today, we're going to go ahead and start the railing. All right, we need porch rail, and it's located a long piece of porch rail top molding, 571. So 571. Lay the porch rail top molding on your work surface with a slot towards you and the bottom and the porch rail bottom molding with the slot away from you. So let's take a piece of this and a piece of this. So this is the top. This is the bottom. There's the difference. So the bottom goes there, the top goes here. Beginning from the left edge, put a small pencil mark every 7/8 of an inch across the pieces. So we'll go ahead and maybe I'll put a clamp on that so we can stay. I want to start on the 1-inch mark so I don't have that to mess with. There, like that. Like that. So we're going to go ahead and mark 7/8. Right there. We'll just keep moving our clamp down so it stays in the exact measurement. So we have the two pieces marked at 7/8 inch intervals, and now it wants 1/8 inch by 2 inch baluster dowels. And I'm thinking yep, that's those. So that's how we'll make it. We will take, how can we do this? I want to make something to butt both ends up against and clamp them to so they stay straight. Because if we go here, they can still go up and down. I could go maybe that way. No, it's not going to hold it. So what if we were to take, get this squared here. Okay, so now we dip the dowel in glue and we stick them in at these pencil lines, trying to keep them as square as we can because we want them tight, and that's how we'll just keep going across. The porch railing. Now we're going to set that aside and let that dry. Okay, now we have to do this again, but we have to cut these in half to make the 1-inch pieces. We have to cut these in half to make the 1-inch pieces, and that will be used for this up here. But we're going to take the clamps off these now because I'm pretty sure these are set good enough. They're not going to move. Looks pretty good. I think it does. And we'll just have to paint it. We're going to repeat the process with the other railing. We got to get this straight. Okay, so we have this one, which is this, and this one, which is that, assembled. I'm going to porch post molding. That's this one. See, it's got all the different, and its number is 5/6. So to make sure, 5/6. I'd say it's the same part. So for this, we need to cut 3 8-inch posts from this. And then we need to cut 6 3 1/4-inch posts. Chamfer or bevel the upper edges of the short posts by sanding. Set 4 of the short posts aside to be used in the balcony rail later. Okay, so we need to cut 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. These little decorative pieces there on the bottom, and this decorative thing on the top, and they're all right there. So we need to go ahead and we're letting that dry a little bit. Let's go ahead and punch these out. Okay. And we'll go ahead and set this aside. we have the 3 8-inch posts, and those will go there, there, and there. We have the 6 3 1/4 inch posts, and they will go there, 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 and there. We have bottom rail, top rail, bottom rail, top rail, the decorative pieces that go here and up here. All I have to do right now is get these apart and sanded down and filed down. I believe we have from the bottom quarter of an inch from the bottom, and this will go flush with the top. Notice that the porch rail top molding is up on the porch rail, that's the rounded part, and down on the spandrel there. The technique in paragraph 1, create a piece of porch rail balustrade 6 inches long, but this time use the porch rail decor 1/8 inch plywood in place of the center ballast dowels. See illustration. They're talking about that. Nope. That. Okay, so I think what I need to do is, we have these here. I need to get these cleaned up because those are going to be used here. I want to get the pencil marks erased from our railings, and then I think I'm going to quit for the night, and tomorrow I'll come back up and we'll actually start assembling. This is the first section. This one right here is right there. And this section here is this section here. So now we need to finish that one, and this one, which would probably be enough, will be here, and this one around here. I have the short posts all beveled over, and the little balls have been flattened out. I don't think you can see that. So they'll be glued onto that for the porch rail. And I need to get a little bit more organization up here before I get started again. So that's my project right now, is to try and clean this stuff up a little bit, so some of this stuff is not just everywhere and rolling all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and take these clamps off here. And there's one of the sections. And this will be the section in front of it. And one of these little posts will be on the end of that there. And then this here part will extend all the way over to where it will connect on the house. Oops, it's got to go like that. House, because see, the for the top part, the rounded part and the flat part. The rounded part has to hang down, and this is the top part. Whereas the bottom one, it's just the opposite. The flat part gets glued to the porch railing, and this top part stands there like that. And these we don't need just yet, so I'm going to put back in the bag. Okay, workspace is all cleaned up, and we're ready to get started on the next batch, which will be this back part, that back part, this to get it measured out, and this one. Then we get this made. Here is the upstairs balcony roof. So this is what I'm taking my measurements off to create this part. I mean, it tells you there and here, but this is the part that will be right there. Okay? And this is pretty much the last really, really difficult thing. The rest should all flow pretty smooth. So we have the next section drying, this one and this one. And it goes there and there. So this corner piece is done. This will go there like that. I have the two posts there and there drying. And so then all we need is this little piece here and this one here, and this bottom assembly will be complete except for the braces, and that's nothing. So we just glued this post on here on this grouping. This is left. I figured we may as well go ahead and start working ahead. This is the roof over the balcony, over the porch. That's one piece. The other piece is right here. So I figured we may as well go ahead and get that apart and sand it down. All right, so it's going to, like, the house is right here, okay? This part will go right here like that. All right, I've got the railing so far done, glued on. This part here is on the table being dried, and this part here is on the work table being dried. I have the next story flooring is glued together. It has been fitted. It fits perfectly. And what I want to do now is where each of these posts will fit under here and along here. So it'll be along here and here, and the 3 posts here. I'm going to mark that so I don't paint it. I'm going to paint the underside white so it won't be so dark under the porch. I'm going to go ahead and when this railing is dry, I'm going to paint the floor in here and the railing gray like the trim. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll come back so we can finish getting this porch railing up and move on to the next step. I hope you have a good afternoon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.